Hey, I'm going to tell you the one real reason that Kevin Durant left the Warriors, okay? Kevin Durant left the Warriors because he was a two-time MVP, two-time finals MVP. And the next season, for 70% of the season, who were the fans cheering MVP for when he was at the foul line? Wardell Stephen Curry. And Kevin Durant was tired of it. He was sick of it. That's it. He's tired of the antics, the shots before the game. He's probably thinking the social media page, they post more about Steph's shots that don't count than they post about my shots that do count, okay? That would piss me off too. But Kevin Durant suffers from believing, okay, that there can be two stars of the team. Now, listen to what I said. You can have as many superstars on a team as you want, but there's always only going to be one star of the team. You can't have two stars of the team, just like you can't have two lead singers. It doesn't work. It does not work, and it won't work. But Kevin Durant, stop running around. Oh, the offense, it had hit its ceiling. Oh, the fight with Draymond, sure. Oh, our contracts. It wasn't any of that, okay? You thought basketball-wise, you could eventually be on the same level as Steph Curry for the Warriors, and you couldn't. Okay? You are better than him basketball-wise, but he's bigger than that. Steph Curry is a global brand, and so are you. But at that time, you could make the argument that because they had won a championship without you, he was more of the global brand than you. And it was always going to be like that. You know, you look at these fans, like I said, sure, they need to be held accountable, but at the same time, that's always going to be their guy. He beat LeBron, okay? They talk about the fight. Sure, the fight had something to do with it. But what did Draymond say in the fight? He said, we don't need you. We won one without you. Well, who was the calling card star before Kevin Durant got there? Steph Curry. So basically, Draymond said, we don't need you. We got Steph. That's basically what he said. So I'm not saying that Kevin Durant shouldn't have left or should have stayed, whatever. All I'm saying is that that's the real reason he left. It's none of this, oh, well, he didn't like Steve Kerr that much. It's the head coach. Who cares? Who cares? He just sits there. You think he really has that much say in the game? Okay? That was one of the reasons he left? No. Kevin Durant was never going to be Steph Curry for the Warriors, and that's it. That's it. I just wish he would literally just say that. You know what I mean? And think about it. I'm talking about fans, okay, to ownership, right? Joe Lacob at one of the parades said, oh, we're going to take care of Steph. He's been here from the way back. You don't say stuff like that. So I'm not saying Kevin Durant is wrong, okay? I got nothing but love for KD. I'm a Warrior fan. He got me those 2 chips. But enough with the other reasons, right? The offense is why you went there in the first place, okay? Now, yeah, it's strength in numbers, but there's always one number that people buy the most, and that is Steph Curry. Now, will it work in Brooklyn with you and Kyrie? Who's going to be the star? Because based on my theory, there can only be one. Maybe I'll get proven wrong, okay? But Kevin Durant is stuck in this purgatory where he doesn't want to necessarily be the guy, but when he's doing better than who the guy is, it annoys him. So you got to make a decision, man. Kevin Durant is like that guy or girl that you're talking to, right? That doesn't want a relationship, but then when you stop texting them for a little bit, they hit you up like, what you up to? Okay? That's what he continues to be like. So it'll be interesting to see because what's the same is going to happen. Kyrie's going to hit some big shots. Okay, he's going to dance on people. It's aesthetically pleasing to watch. It's nostalgic. It's and one. It's street ball. It's Uncle Drew. You love it. Okay, but Kevin Durant's going to be sitting there just quietly getting 20, 25 a night, 30 a night. Okay, efficient wise, but you know, if he's not necessarily boogieing on people and he's just in the post doing his mid-range jump shots, I'd rather watch Kyrie dance, okay? So then it's going to get to a point where the game's on the line. Who takes that shot? It's the same thing, okay? You cannot have 2 stars of a team. You can have as many superstars as you want. There's only one Beyonce, okay? That's how you get successful. LeBron James, he always had, even when he was on the Heat, all right? two superstars, but Dwayne Wade was actually the star of that team. LeBron just didn't care because he wanted his championships. But everybody knew LeBron was better than Dwayne Wade. Everybody knows that Kevin Durant is better than Steph Curry. Okay? LeBron, the problem is LeBron was so much better than Dwayne Wade that you couldn't help but cheer MVP when he was up. It was just too far apart. Even though numbers-wise, you could probably make the same I'd have to check. You probably make the same argument about Kevin Durant versus Steph Curry, but Steph Curry gets on those tears, man. It's different. Like, he changed the game. That's why it's not the same. Dwayne Wade is one of the best two guards ever. Don't get me wrong. But when you talk about what he did for that franchise and just when you talk about the global brand that he is, it's just different. And it'll always be different. And I don't know why Kevin Durant thought he could change it. I think it's completely different if he goes there. And let's say he goes there the year. Let's say there's no 2014, 2015 year. Let's say they just go 73-9 and go 3-1 and lose to the Cavs. Then Kevin Durant comes. Then it's a whole different ballgame. He's probably still with the Warriors now. But that's not what happened. The Warriors already had one, and it was the first one in a long time. People don't forget that. Okay? Because what happens, fans get spoiled. So everything that you're doing is cool, but that's what we expect because we're winners now. Okay? You came a year too late. But stop talking about other stuff like there's really a reason. Besides the fact that you were never going to be Steph Curry for the Warriors. And if you do want to be that for the Nets, God bless you. I hope you are. But Kyrie might have something to say about that. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Styles Files exclusive edition. Had to get this one out. Be sure to tune in to all my new episodes. They usually come out weekly unless I'm a little busy on TuneIn and iTunes. You can also catch me on Instagram and Twitter at _Styles Files, Styles with an I.